For number 16, it tells us to expand x minus 3 to the fourth and to simplify the results. That's going to tie into 16b as well. So when I expand, the first thing I need to do is figure out what my coefficients are going to be by using Pascal's triangle. Pascal's triangle is built by finding the sum of the two numbers directly above and writing that between those numbers but below it as well. We'll start wherever, since our exponent is 4, we will start wherever the first number after 1 is 4, which is 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, keeping in mind that we'll always have one more term than the degree of what we are expanding. So my coefficients are going to be 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And we need to keep in mind that we are subtracting. So a couple different ways to do it. You can make sure that your negative 3 will be in parentheses, or you can say, okay, this will be positive, this will be negative, this will be positive, this will be negative, this will be positive. I'm going to do it this way for this one. If you had left that off, remember that your negative 3 needs to be in parentheses when you put it in your calculator. So my first term is x, and I'll raise that to the fourth, and I'll go in descending order. Oh, why did I write an E? One moment. So then x to the third, x squared, x to the first, x to the 0. Then from there, I will do in ascending order my term 3 to the 0, 3 to the first, 3 squared, 3 cubed, 3 to the fourth. Again, I don't need to worry about that negative because I did already put that I know the pattern of these terms. If you did not put that pattern, you will need to put negative 3 in parentheses to be raised to that power. Then I'm going to multiply everything across. Anything to the 0 is 1, so 1 times 1 times x to the fourth is x to the fourth. 3 to the first is 3 times 4 is going to be, or negative 4 will be negative 12x cubed. Then I have 3 squared, which is 9, times 6, which is 54, times x squared. Then I have 3 cubed, which is 27. 27 times negative 4 is negative 108. X to the first is x. Then I have 3 to the fourth times 1, because x to the 0 is 1, times 1. So really just 3 to the fourth, which is 81. So my final expansion is going to look like x to the fourth minus 12x cubed plus 54x squared minus 108x plus 81. And then we're done with part A. Then it tells me to find the term in x cubed in this thing here, where I'm multiplying and I'm raised to a power. However, if we go by the order of operations, the first thing that we will do is our exponents, then we will distribute this to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to box it out because I already have expanded this right there. I'm just going to multiply that by 2x plus 5. So I've got x to the fourth minus 12x cubed plus 54x squared minus 108x plus 81. Oops. Then I'm going to multiply that by 2x and a positive 5, plus 5. So, one second, let me get that cord out of the way. So then, x to the fourth times 2x is 2x to the fifth. X to the fourth times 5 is 5x to the fourth. 2x times negative 12x cubed will be negative 24x to the fourth. 2x times 54x will be x squared, 108x cubed. 2x times negative 108 will be negative 216x squared. 81 times 2x will be 162x. Negative 12x cubed times 5 is negative 60x cubed. 54x squared times 5 gives me 270x squared. 5 times negative 108x gives me negative 540x. And 81 times 5 gives me 405. So I'm looking for the term x cubed, which is going to be the combination of these terms right here. So if I do 108 plus a negative 60, since they're both x cubed, I can just combine those coefficients. I get 48, so the term would be 48x cubed.